Perfectly normal way to
That's how you start a
clear your...
podcast. Excuse me. Stop working. Excuse me.
Hey, everybody.
Wow. We're back in the stew.
We are back in the saddle. Back in the New York groove.
Yep. And
feeling good. I put on makeup for the podcast today.
She put on makeup this morning, but she's kept it on.
That's right. No, I actually didn't. No, I was in my pajamas all day.
Oh, that was yesterday that you put on. Rosebud's doing makeup tutorials. That's
I am.
her new hobby.
I started doing them. I was like, you know what? I have very hooded eyelids, and I need to figure out how to put on eyeshadow. I'm a grown woman. Every time I try to put on eyeshadow, it looks like the day after Halloween.
Yeah.
And a breakup.
Yeah.
On top of each other. So I had to fix it.
You look like a goth in Wichita when you try to do your own makeup.
You're goddamn right.
Until now.
Thank you so much.
You've stepped it up.
I'm taking a makeup class this month.
Wow. That's crazy.
Why do you look so judgy?
There was no judgment.
You went like this. Well, not with your voice, but your face. You went, wow.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I'm proud of you for your makeup class.
Thanks.
Rosebud's transitioning to beautician. She's going to kind of move from the spotlight to behind the camera and kind of...
Actually, Andy, I don't know if you knew this, but you sort of have to be a beautician to be in front of the camera if you're a woman, because you have to do your own makeup all the time.
Obviously, you haven't seen Shrill.
Sorry, I can't just roll out of fucking bed
new paradigm.
Throw on a fucking cap to cover up my bald spot and then get in front of the camera and boom. I'm fantastic and charismatic.
You don't think I would love to not wear this hat? But I have a Rorschach on my forehead, and it tells a lot of people to kill their parents, okay?
Yeah.
So I don't want to have that blood on my proverbial hands.
And you know what? Maybe we shouldn't bring it up on the podcast because we might have a lawsuit.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry to Carol and her parents.
When I go on camera, I still have to put on makeup because I pick my face. And I have big, blotchy skin because of it.
Are you wearing makeup tonight?
No, but I have noticed that you always look great.
Aw.
And you will easily let me look like twice ran over shit.
No, I don't.
And I think it's...
I don't let you.
Nope,
I don't let you. Listen, I try often to give you feedback.
Okay.
And you tell me to go fuck myself.
I've never said that to you.
Pretty much, though.
That's...
Energetically.
I'm going to talk to my therapist about this language.
Energetically, you do. You tell me to go fuck myself.
Yep.
You know, I'll be like, hey, what are you wearing? And you'll go, why are you doing this? And I'll be like, never mind, you look great.
Well, you always try to get me to dress up like your exes, and I don't like that.
I don't try to get you to dress up.
You have a box of their clothes, and you're like, what if you wore this? And let me call you another name. And I'm like, see, that is problematic.
What's wrong with that? What is the big fucking deal? Oh my God, it's role play. Role play is fine unless you ask somebody to role play your ex.
Yeah, that's a big problem we have, where you always ask me if which historical black college I went to.
Yeah, and it's not really a problem for you because I look exactly like a lot of your exes. So there's
just
also
one.
That. I'm kind of always role playing your exes.
Just one. Mm-hmm. Just one ex, and frankly,
even better. What a better situation.
Insignificant. It was an insignificant relationship. And I have no trouble saying that because I know she does not watch any of our content.
Yeah.
Because it would be triggering.
That's insulting.
Yeah. But someday.
Well, here's what we decided to talk about today, folks. First of all, this is a regular episode. This is a Monday episode. So you guys are hearing this probably on your way to work.
Another case of the Mondays. Don't talk to me till I've had my cappuccino.
Working hard, hardly working. Right? And that felt like it bombed. That felt uncomfortable. Did you feel the... I felt like a failure immediately when I said it.
No, you're doing great.
No, I should sit in that for a second.
Okay.
I hate myself.
Has everybody fully accepted Rosebud's bomb? All
Can
right,
we
let's move on.
Okay, great. So we decided today to bring in a family member
Yeah.
to address a family matter, if you will,
Yep.
which is that my younger sister, Mary Stewart, has been bullying my husband for quite some time.
Yeah. And it's weird because she's part of a woke mob. Mm-hmm. She's a tolerant left, you know,
Yeah.
and yet she's homophobic somehow. I'm not gay,
Somehow
but she's homophobic
she
to
is
me.
gay,
She's
and
gay
somehow also homophobic.
and homophobic to a straight man. Mm-hmm. And then, and a lot of straight men sit like this, by the way. And
A lot of straight men sit like James Dean,
Yeah.
folks.
and then she is misogynistic somehow too. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if you want to call her.
I do. I want to call her, and I want to address the fact that she's bullying my husband, and see if we can rectify this. You know?
When we edit this into the YouTube video, let's make sure
We get a photo of her.
a photo of her, very unflattering. I think we should pick
I
something.
can find her driver's license
Why don't
from
we
when
get-
she was in college.
Yeah, let's get something from what's that college she went to?
I forget, but I don't want to give out personal information of hers.
Safanana.
Close enough. And we'll just get her driver's license photo where it looks like she got shot full of steroids.
Great, I love that.
Got a real moon face, you know?
Ooh. All right, I'm preparing myself because it's always quite damaging.
This is about to be hurtful.
And even when I've gone real hard, it has not stopped her. One time I tweeted that she had bacterial vaginosis.
Doesn't make a
Didn't
dent.
blink. Didn't blink.
Doesn't make a dent. Here we go. We're gonna FaceTime audio just for the quality.
Can you guys hear it?
Yeah, make sure you keep the phone next to the mic, though.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll cut that.
She knows that we're calling too.
She does. I said we were gonna.
Hello.
Hi, Mary Stewart.
What's up?
I'm
Hey,
good.
Mary Stewart.
Nothing. How are you,
I'm good. What's going on?
Mary Stewart? I know I spoke to you earlier today, and I said that I had something that I needed to address. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here with Andy right now, and we've been talking, and it feels like you're having a hard time accepting Andy into the family.
Define a hard time.
Well, you call him a girl a lot of the time.
Yeah. You
And-
call me a girl.
You call him a girl. Andy, do you want to say what's hurt your feelings?
She calls me gay, even though I'm straight. Mm-hmm. And I'm married to a deep voice woman. I'm still anatomically, I'm straight. Okay.
Okay, well, this is hurtful. This is starting to be hurtful to me.
And also, I bought you a Christmas present, and I've
What did you
also
give me for Christmas?
I forgot.
You
But
didn't give me anything for Christmas, Andy. And you were supposed to do something before you went to the studio to record this. What were you supposed to do? And what didn't you do?
I was supposed to pick up the olive oil that your mom bought me.
Yeah, and why did she buy you olive oil?
I have no idea.
Because you're gay.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Wow.
I don't understand. So olive
Mary
oil is
Stewart-
somehow gay?
Here's what's hurtful about all of this is that you know, as a gay person, that homosexuality is a sin, and yet you insist on battering my husband.
Yeah.
With these satanic threats
I
and accusations.
I have not spent hours, tens of hundreds of hours in counseling where they show me Tom of Finland drawings and gay pornography and shock me and tell me I'm a bad boy, okay?
He also hasn't spent nearly as many hours as you eating box.
Yeah.
Because he's gay.
Wow.
Have you
Wow.
I mean,
Unreal.
honestly, have you earned, like, you know how when you become a doctor, you have to do so many hours?
I'm gay by choice, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
So it is a choice.
Wow. She's come on the podcast and she said being gay is a choice.
We will not reveal your name or your credentials. We do not want this to affect.
We don't want this to affect our listenership or our standing in our careers.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Andy has said exactly what hurt his feelings.
Would you accept me more into the family if you could call me another one of your sisters?
No.
God.
Okay, Mary Stewart, now that you've listened to Andy's feelings, do you have anything that you want to get off your chest? Anything that has been hurting you? You know, because it feels like sometimes people act out when they're coming from a place of defensiveness, you know?
It's not
Hurt people
fun.
hurt people.
It's
Yeah.
not fun to be nice to people who really want you to be nice to them.
Okay, explain
And
your
Andy-
logic. First of all, I agree. And second, please explain your logic for the undamaged
And
people.
Andy talks about. Andy treats being an in-law as though it's like a personality trait.
What?
What?
Are you kidding me?
What? Why would you say that?
I don't even know what that means.
Neither do I. But it does hurt my feelings.
Why does it hurt your feelings?
I'm just trying to be agreeable because I'm married to him.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Why do you want me to be? Why do you want to be married to him?
Wow.
Wow, you know what?
That's a good
We
point.
haven't. First of all, when we spoke earlier, we did not say that we would turn this argument around. I know that's a big, that's a habit in our family, you know. But it's actually that's actual gaslighting. I think.
Right.
I kind of like it, to be honest.
Well, he also still hasn't installed the code hooks in my apartment, which he said he's been saying. he'll
I
do for
said-
3
Yeah,
months.
he has.
A year ago, probably, I said I would do it as soon as you looked at my resume, which you offered to clean up like a year ago. You didn't even respond to the email.
That's fair. I haven't done that.
Okay.
It hurt my
That wasn't part of
feelings.
the exchange, but he's right. I haven't done that.
Okay. So
But also, why does he need me to clean up his resume?
Because I don't know anybody, all right?
because Mary Stewart, he doesn't feel like a real brother-in-law until you clean up his resume.
Yeah, that's kind of part of the acceptance process.
Yeah. Now, Andy's been calling you sis, and
I hate that.
ever since we got married,
Probably engaged.
White
ever since we got
White
engaged,
people can't call each other sis.
you know
White
very
people-
well that he's not speaking to you as sis in like he's not being Dulce Sloan, okay?
Yeah.
He's telling you, "Hey, sister."
Yeah.
His sister-in-law, you know? And every time he says this, what do you say back?
I use the F word.
Yeah.
That's right. You do. And we're not talking about fuck or fucko
Or pho.
or pho, which is spelled
Not
with a
any-
PH.
Not any of those.
So do you see how that might be hurtful?
Sure.
Do you think that there's going to be a time when you are comfortable kind of accepting that I'm part of your family?
Mm-hmm.
You just offer to help a lot.
I won't help anymore. I don't want to help anymore.
You off?
Honestly, I'm distancing myself from the family.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Why?
Because your dad offered me some money to
Wait,
go
Rosebud,
away.
Rosebud.
What?
This is what sticks out of my head.
My dad offered you money to go away?
Let Mary Stewart talk.
Okay.
When we were in Maine for Christmas, and Andy was like, "No, Mary Stewart, you should hitch a ride back to New York with us." And I was like, "No, really, that's okay. I don't want to. I have too much stuff." And he was like, "No, we can make it work." And I was like, "No, really, I have too much stuff." And then he just kept trying to help and kept trying to like make room for me. And then it turns out, you know, as soon as I opened my heart up to the idea that I might be included in this road trip back to New York, He packs up the car, and there's no room for me.
That is only, and that I honestly, this is only because your sister said she didn't want you coming
That's not true.
because your bacterial vaginosis smelled too bad.
That's true. That part's true. I did say you stink.
You're not supposed to talk
I
about
said,
it
what if she
before that.
uncrosses her legs in the car?
The dog could
That's
faint.
not.
First of all, you never agreed that you would come on the trip. You said, no, your dogs are gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did say I didn't want the dogs climbing on me, but Andy kept offering.
I don't think I offered that much.
Did you just walk into a haunted house, Mary Stewart? What was that sound?
That was Chloe walking in, and when it rains, our bedroom door swells up and it makes squeaky noises. Say hi, Chloe. I just needed a pencil.
She doesn't want to be spoken to.
No, she's.
Wow.
Do you guys
reading the-
ever think about
reading the
oiling
Bibles.
your hinges?
Yeah, you guys should probably throw some
I don't know,
WD-40 on that.
Andy. Do you want to offer to help and clean them up?
No, I
No,
don't.
because he does that too often.
Obviously, you're such a big lesbo. I would never assume that you couldn't do any of these chores.
Yeah, you guys and your.
I feel like you're probably refinishing a tabletop that you made out of barnwood.
You know
Yeah.
what? We are.
Now, Mary Stewart, your girlfriend is a priest.
Trying to be one.
Well, not a priest, because that's Catholic, right? Wouldn't it be a reverend?
She's a reverend.
She's trying to be a reverend.
Well, anyway, she talks
Pastor?
to God directly. And my question is, has he told her that homosexuality is a sin?
Yeah. Does God ever say, sorry, can't pick up?
Yeah. Has God ever said, call a different hotline?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Well, that was the question I was going to ask Chloe, but she chickened out and wouldn't speak to us on the podcast. So I feel like we made a lot of progress here. I think that we probably didn't iron anything out. I don't know how to sort of fix this.
We
It
got
feels
it
like
out
a
in the air.
relationship that's broken.
We got it out in the air, and that's what's important.
It's been out in the air. I mean, it's been out in the air.
Well, we said all the things again.
You said all the things, right? Mary Stewart, do you have any apologies that you want to make to Andy for using the F word, which is a slur and unacceptable in today's society?
No, I just want to know when he's going to come and pick up his gay olive oils.
Wow,
We'll do it tomorrow.
he'll be there tomorrow. You
No,
just
you're not.
I really will. I'll come by tomorrow.
at gay o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm throwing them away. Mom, I want Mom to hear this part. Don't ever buy Rosebud and Andy gifts and then dump them on me to deliver them.
We
So
live
if you don't
4
wanna get them
blocks
on-
We
from
live
you.
4 blocks away, and
It's
I
not-
literally walked by your apartment with Charlie the other morning, and you.
I was on antipsychotics by accident.
I know.
We see Hallie more than we see you.
Okay. Also, we need to explain the antipsychotics incident. We can't just blow over that. Explain to me what the fuck happened. Who takes an antipsychotic by accident?
Because I was prescribed them when I had really bad anxiety. And I Googled them, and they're used to treat people with schizophrenia, and it scared me. So I threw them in a drawer, and I never looked at them again. And then I cleaned out my whole dresser, and
And then you accidentally swallowed them?
I got up to take my actual medication, and I didn't look at the bottle, and it was the antipsychotics. So at like 5:30 in the morning, I was high on anti-schizo medications.
Okay.
Was it a good high?
No, it was so bad. Ask
all right.
Rosebud, she saw me. It was so bad.
You seemed pretty normal. I think you might want to consider taking them, to be honest. It was really a pleasant conversation that I thought we had.
That's really hurtful.
Okay. Well, hurt people is what we learned today. And I just want to say thank you so much for doing this episode.
Yeah.
And, for your continued support of my marriage. It means a lot to me that you're so happy that I'm happy. And I think it's nice that my marriage has just sunnied your disposition so much, you
Yeah.
know, that it seems to have rubbed off on you. Our happiness seems to have sort of like emulsified in this weird way, and it's like thickened, and somehow we're in this happy stew together as a family, because we are a family.
And I just want to say, I hope you don't have any hard feelings that your father crossed out your name on the will and put my name in there. And I
Yeah.
hope that's not a big
Whatever,
deal.
Andy.
I hope that's not a big deal. I don't think it has
Whatever. You're
anything.
gonna get all of my dead grandmother's jewelry, okay? Which would actually be fitting.
That's fine. I would love to wear it on my armor because I'm
you
a
want
knight.
monogrammed nighties too? Because I have those here.
Wow.
Maybe. Sometimes it feels. Sometimes it's nice to be in silk and feel soft.
And be a soft little gentle boy.
Yeah.
You should try it sometime.
Yeah. I'm out all day, manually laboring.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to
He's
come
out,
home.
He's out all day
and lay
being
in-
a brawny man.
Yeah.
And sometimes he wants to come home and slip on a silk nightie with our grandmother's initials on it.
Yeah.
Because that's not
Alright,
creepy.
well, they're all his.
I'm not like you that sleeps in a denim duvet cover, all right?
Wow.
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 That's insulting to Chloe. She picked our duvet.
It was a
It's
lesbian
not
joke.
denim.
Okay.
It's canvas. I mean, you guys are basically sleeping in a Converse shoe.
Yeah, that's true.
I hope you have a good night. I guess I'll send my husband over for our olive oils and his nighties tomorrow.
I hope the itching stops.
Yeah, we hope the itching stops also. Try some cream.
Shut up.
Baking soda,
Sit
maybe
in
like
some apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, that can help.
I'm hanging up now.
Bye.
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 Love you. Okay.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, I think it's good. I feel
think
like
we
we
made some
worked through
progress.
some things.
Yeah.
She hates you.
That's fine. I'll accept it.
My dad paid to.
He wants me to go away for a while.
What do you mean?
He heard one of the episodes where I was talking about the French Foreign Legion, and he said that he was happy to put in a word with some of the people he knows at the State Department, and that he'd pay the airfare and deal with the visas.
Wow.
Because right now the EU's closed, but apparently he knows somebody. So
Who does he know?
I don't know, probably some fucking spook that killed Manuel Noriega or something like that. It's your dad. I don't ask questions.
Some what?
Spook. That's what you call an ex-CIA operative.
Really?
Yeah, a spy is a spook. It's also a racial epithet, which is what I think you were flagging.
That's really what
Yeah.
I was like, okay. Probably not the best.
We would cut that out. We would usually cut that out, but anybody who reads the literature of John le Carré knows what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
see, I don't think that's safe enough. I don't think you can just go with that and be
Guys-
like, everybody knows that it's an ex-CIA officer.
Guys, have you heard spies called spooks?
Stop saying that.
Google X spook.
Wow. Andrew.
You can't have all the words,
You
all
could,
right?
But you could just say ex-CIA officer.
It doesn't sound as good. It's not as alliterative.
We're consulting the Googles. It's spook, Jared.
It's what?
It's X spook with a K.
It's X.
Did you think I said spoof?
Yeah, we found
Spy, a CIA spook.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you very much. Sorry that you guys aren't aware of the things happening at the State Department.
Sorry, you're not aware of severely offensive racial epithets.
I don't think that's high on the list.
Well, it's on the list.
It's whatever.
Okay. Anyways, that's why my
You
dad
use
wants
the
you
word
out.
retarded, okay?
Yeah. So, not on the podcast.
I think you do.
Not a lot. Only when I'm not paying attention.
Only when I've gotten on a roll. and
Only
it's
when I'm
the
comfortable.
Best word to use. What's funny is we've said retarded, but that woman's never wrote us about the word retarded. It's just she's only written us about autistic,
Yeah.
which is like Jesus Christ. Pick your battle.
Listen, I think she has, and her battle is for
That's
autism.
what I'm saying. Yeah,
So, that's fine.
yeah.
That's fair.
Is the March of Dimes for autism?
That's a good question. Guys, can we check out what the March of Dimes is for? I thought it was for poverty.
I thought it was for like a bunch of hot ladies go walking around.
I thought it was for poverty and you just pick up change you find on the ground.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys on our street right now that are consistently on the March of Dimes.
Yeah, and they're doing good.
protect the health of families.
Ugh.
Protect the health of families.
Gross.
So you're saying it's for the relationship between Andy and Mary Stewart.
Health of all moms and babies.
All moms and babies.
Well, now you see why dads take off. Nobody cares about us.
You're not a dad. What do you mean us?
You don't know what happened before you.
What?
Yeah.
You got a kid.
I got multiple kids.
What? Since when?
Mid-aughts.
Mid-aughts.
Yeah, when I was down in South America, I had some wild nights with some indigenous gals.
You have
And-
you have preteen kids out there
Yeah.
in Brazil and wherever else you went.
Brazil, Honduras, Nicaragua, but they all are kind of landlocked. There's no paper trail. They think my name is Eduardo.
Nobody believed your name was Eduardo.
Well, they'll accept your Spanishized Anglo name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everywhere in Mexico, all those places, me llamo Andres, right? Mucho gusto, igualmente, right? Andres, Andy.
Boom, she's pregnant. That's all it takes?
No, I say, hola, buen provecho. Me llamo Eduardo. Soy el dueño de una compañía de nickel, la metal nickel.
Wait, what? You work for a company?
I'm the owner of a nickel company. I make
You make
things-
nickels?
Not nickels, the property nickel. I own all the rights.
Okay.
And I show up in a rental car, and I pay a small boy to drive it, and then I'm kind of just, everybody thinks I'm the man, you know? You can get, I mean, you can while out with like $26 down there. So I just, have a night.
How come you never lied to me like that?
Because it'd be harder because you come from money. So I can't like impress you with money. I have to hit you on your spiritual
But you could impress me
trauma.
with lies.
Fine, I'll start lying.
Thank you. Christ almighty. Gotta really fight to get your husband to lie to you these days, you know?
I'm going to watch Mad Men. I need to study.
Thank God.
I need to study. And maybe you could study too, you know?
You also need to tailor.
What a lady acts like.
I act like a lady all the time. I'm a fucking lady. God damn it. Christ. Well, I'm really happy that we worked through some family issues today. I personally feel like we made some progress. I think maybe we should call my other sister, Jackie, just to see if she's got any dirt
All right.
on,
Mary Stewart?
yeah,
That's great. I would
anything
love
we
some
could
dirt.
use against her. And
Okay.
I'm not saying that for sure this will be possible,
Productive?
or productive, but we can see. We'll see.
Hello?
Jackie,
Yes?
it's your sister Rosebud.
I know it's you, dumbass.
Okay. Listen, first of all, don't call me a dumbass when you have a lisp, okay? That's hurtful and rude.
Don't say that. I seriously am self-conscious about it. Stop.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay,
No,
there's
not
so many other
funny.
things that you could be self-conscious about. I
Okay.
think that's
Andy?
fine.
Really? Okay, are you just fucking with me because I said that, or do I actually have one?
No, I'm fucking with you.
Okay.
Listen, I needed to call you because Andy and I just called Mary Stewart to try to work through some family issues, right? We were calling her. We were like, hey, Mary Stewart, seems like you won't accept Andy into the family. I've noticed a similar pattern with you, Jackie. You know, every time Andy says, hey, sis, you guys treat him like he's
A leper?
yes.
Yeah, you treat me like Andy on Succession. Like I'm somehow not, worthy.
Yeah. And he just wants to belong, and it feels like he's having a hard time, So I wanted to see if there's
Are you podcasting right now?
no,
No,
I
no,
wanted to
of
see
course
if
not.
there's anything that why is Andy why is he having such a hard time making his way into our family? What's going on?
Because you're trying. I mean, look at
Oh my God.
historically, the men in our family,
Uh-huh.
I think just having somebody try is a unfamiliar experience.
Uh-huh.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, I'll try less. I'll be more neglectful of your sister, and I'll I'll get to family gatherings and I'll ask if there's a TV I can watch the game on. And then I'll kind of get day drunk on like room temperature American beer.
And if you really want some double points, buy one of us a gift and then use it later as
Your own thing.
leverage. As leverage.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Cool.
Or buy us a gift that only you use, you know?
Yeah.
Even better. You know?
Have you used your retard blanket that I bought you?
Okay, actually, I was literally going to text you the other day and tell you that I use it
Okay.
every day. It's kind of sad. It's the closest I get to a warm body these days.
That's awesome.
Wow.
I got her a weighted blanket.
That's so sad.
I know.
That's really sad. I mean,
But I'm glad
especially
that
the
you're
part
not
that he-
out there spreading the scabies that you contracted at that basement show, you know?
Yeah.
Which basement show? That's
I love that you're not like, what scabies? You're like, which basement?
Which basement show do you think I got him at? I'm still kind of wondering. Did you hear something?
Did you run into someone else with a similar problem?
probably.
Jackie,
There was a lot of rubbing.
A lot of
in my
rubbing.
early 20s.
Jackie, when I come to Chicago July 30th through August 1st, are we going to hang out?
It depends if you buy me food.
Sure.
Wow. Wow.
That's a really seriously, you're asking. That's a good way to really get to the heart. You know, just buy some food.
Buy some food and don't make eye contact with her. And when you're
Buy
walking
some
to the
food
restaurant,
and then turn the other direction as I'm eating it.
yeah.
I think I'm going to buy your dog some fireworks, too. I heard dogs like fireworks, so I was going to buy Banjo some fireworks.
yeah.
Honestly, it's the only thing that matches his energy level, so I really don't think he'd care.
Okay.
Okay.
He'd probably feel right at home.
I will be honest, Jackie. It's like, you know, you tell Andy that he's a try-hard, and then you're like, buy me lunch, and maybe we'll talk.
That's because
So it's like he can't win.
Jackie's a scammer, and Jackie's happy to take advantage of my tryhardness. She's like,
Listen, I just have to be honest. I'm very self-conscious about my list now that you picked up the phone that way. I'd be lying if I didn't say that I have been thinking about it for the last 4 minutes of this conversation.
You do not have a lisp, Jackie.
I'm Googling speech therapists.
it's not a lisp. It's like
It's like
maybe your tongue's too big for your
Here's the
mouth.
thing. It's like, it was at a cute, like, Drew Barrymore level list for a while, and now
Jackie,
I'm grinding my teeth, and it's getting worse. And now I'm gonna. What were you gonna say?
you're psychotic. That's not. It
just-
hasn't gotten worse.
Yeah,
Your
you-
voice has sounded the same.
You just need headgear. That's it.
My whole body is failing. I have sciatica.
You don't have sciatica. Your body's not failing.
I do have sciatica.
You're-
I actually have sciatica.
I
The
did
doctor
wanna-
said so.
I did want to congratulate you, though.
Why do you think I got addicted to pills in the first place?
Wow.
Hey, Jackie, I do want to congratulate you, though, because your sister told me that you did get elected president of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee.
That is inappropriate.
Yeah. Don't talk about my sister's titties.
I talked about her job that she got.
Did you say that to him?
No, I didn't say
She
that.
said it. She wrote that.
I never
I
said
have a
that.
text where she said,
I never.
she said,
Do you understand how paranoid she is? She'll believe you. She's a Scorpio. She's a Scorpio with a Cancer rising, and she'll believe you.
Listen, I internalize literally everything,
Well-
Yeah.
including strangers.
She didn't really. I was just reaching for straws. I thought that was a good burn. It's also very, it just kind of,
It's
a
not
fun
a
thing
good
to say.
burn. It's something you learned in second grade, Andy.
And that's
was
why
gonna
it's
say-
funny. It's retro.
Wow. Wow.
It's a throwback.
Well,
God, I smell. I need to take a shower. All right.
okay,
So-
love you.
Andy, I love you. I'm not, I don't know. The jury's still out, actually, but you're doing your best.
Thank you. I
Okay.
appreciate that.
Wow. Jackie, just make sure, when you're in the shower, to say your ABCs and just really enunciate everything.
Yeah.
And
So, seashells.
Great. You sound
yeah,
perfect.
that's perfect. That's almost perfect. Okay, we love you.
All right. I love you. Bye.
Bye.
That seemed way more productive.
Yeah, I think the family's back together.
Yeah. I mean, as long as we're batting, like, honestly, it's only Mary Stewart. Hallie's fully on board. We're going on like a 2-day trip tomorrow.
No, you're doing a favor for Hallie. You're moving furniture to her place in Boston.
Well, we're going to ride in a truck for 2 days, and she seemed excited about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, and I think Jackie does love you.
Yeah. I mean, we've hung out without you.
Okay.
So
You don't have to brag about it.
I'm just
You know
saying.
she's my favorite sister.
I do know that.
She's the funniest person in my family.
Nah, you're the funniest.
Jackie's
The funniest on
so
accident.
fucking funny.
Jackie's Alan Partridge funny.
Jackie
Your
used to
joke
walk
writer
up to me
funny.
while I was eating cereal, throw one leg up on the counter with no underwear on, and be like, "Does this mole look weird?" And I'd be like, "Are you talking about your pussy? Because I'm staring down the barrel of it."
Wow, that's gross.
Yeah. Anyway,
That reminds me of my neighbor who, we used to hang out at his house in the summer, and he would put his dick on our shoulder and he'd go knock knock.
but that's trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Jackie was really considering, she was asking him about the mole.
Oh, she wasn't trying to show you.
No.
Oh, that's weird.
She's just hysterical. She's just a fucking
Well,
hysterical
that's what
person.
I mean. She's like not purposely funny.
Yeah.
You're purposely funny.
Yeah, but that's not as funny.
True.
So
But
we've
you
named.
have a career in it.
That's true. I've tricked the world.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in this week.
Did you confirm that date
Which date?
for Indiana?
It's not Indiana. It's Bloomington, MN. Which
Oh,
is
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why'd
Okay.
you say it like that?
Just because I was completely confused. That's the Mall of America. So
Yeah.
did you confirm it?
Yes.
We will be at the Mall of America. At
No.
the
No. Yeah, House of Comedy.
House of Comedy in Bloomington, Minnesota, which is, come on, Minneapolis. The first weekend in May.
Yeah.
I'll be hanging out, probably riding roller coasters, shit like that.
Riding roller coasters.
There's indoor roller coasters.
Really?
It's the Mall of America.
Okay, sorry. So we'll see you guys there. If you are in, where is it? Minnesota?
Minneapolis. Just in
Minneapolis. Okay, folks, we'll see you in Minneapolis. First weekend in May, House of Comedy, Mall of America. I will be leaving Andy on the roller coasters by himself. Tune in next week. We love you. Bye.
Bye.